Hi, this is Fredrik Haren from the world of creativity, and we are here to learn about tradition and ideas from a master chef in sushi. How old is the restaurant?
108.
108 years old. What can we learn about the balance between tradition and ideas?
My name is Yoshi, and fourth generation sushi chef. My great grandfather opened a sushi restaurant. Now I'm taking over my family job. My restaurant started 1910, so over 100 years. Now I'm making a sushi with my father, and I'm carrying a Japanese culture to the sushi to all over the world.
So what is Japanese culture and how can you see it in sushi?
Well, mainly what I'm doing is how to welcome to the guest. I will prepare the best food each guest. We prepare the omakase style, which is a kind of chef's course. But it means we customize each guest. So for example, even just guests from all over the world, everyone has a different preference. So I'm gonna find out what they like, then we're gonna prepare the sushi. So that is a kind of Japanese style omotenashi, which is a welcoming way.
You said this 4th-generation sushi restaurant,
Yes.
and now you work with your father, and you said in the beginning you were fighting a lot. What were you fighting about?
Because the generation is a big difference. Time is changing, so the customer preference is gonna be changing too. And I didn't find out what should I change and what should I keep it. So when I was young, I always watching the new things. But my father knows what is the most important things, which we don't need to change. We have to keep it.
So how do you balance the tradition with the new things?
Actually, the sushi is quite interesting because we make a same thing, rice and fish together, started just 200 years ago. It's very young. But even 21st century, well, we did the same thing. We also making a new idea. But, well, we have to adjust it each guest. Of course, there's some young guest, young customer wanna eat a new one. But some old guests who come to my restaurant over 50 years or 60 years, they wanna keep the same thing. They wanna eat the same thing. Actually, my job is keeping old style, but always checking a new thing, new style.
But you said before that in the beginning it was a problem between you and your father because you wanted to change everything and he didn't want to change anything.
Yeah.
So, but now you have a balance. How to get this balance?
After fighting with my father, well, I find out every history of my restaurant. Well, why my restaurant is this style, or why my restaurant decided this rice, why my restaurant decided this fish or this supplier. So then I visited many suppliers, fishermen, rice makers, farmers, and then I got a lot of story. Then I realized, oh, that's why my father decided this rice. My father decided this fisherman. But the welcoming way is different. Well, because I was in European country and I was in North America, so that's why I realized a different culture in other country. That's why I can find out new idea to tell the story. Tell the story about sushi to the new generation guests and guests from all over the world.
Okay, great. So for you to appreciate tradition, you had to understand the tradition. You have to understand why this fisherman, why this supplier, and the more you understood, the more you came to appreciate the tradition, and therefore keep some of it. What did your father do to start to appreciate, to change some things?
Well, my father starts. He doesn't change anything. He believes the best way is take over. So actually, my father did the same thing. My grandfather. My grandfather. So they keep the same thing because customer hasn't changed around this area. Well, this area used to be a very kind of shopping area and also a lot of restaurant areas, and many people, many guests coming here, and all Japanese culture. They are coming not only one generation, 2 generations, 3 generations. we're gonna take over the restaurant, but guests also take over the restaurant too. So that's why actually the 60% or 50% of our guests knows my baby time. So they are coming over 40 years. But other 50% is kind of newcomer. That is a big change in father's time.
Yeah.
So in father's time, they are almost same people, same family come to my restaurant. So he said he didn't need to change anything.
Right.
But my generations, of course, we get a lot of information with the internet, with a guidebook or the media, everything. So that's why we're gonna try to find out new restaurant. This restaurant is kind of membership restaurant. So we need an invitation of other members. Very old Japanese culture. But even so, some guests find out with the internet or with the media. So that's a newcomer. We have to explain everything. We have to tell our story. So that is a big difference.
How did you get your father to accept the changes?
Accept the changes?
Or he didn't?
Because of son. One was our mission to keep the restaurant. And also, I think we have to change, depend on the time. So sometimes we accept the new things, but we decide what should I keep the same things.
Yes.
I realize what is most important thing. That's why my father he accepted my new challenge.
So because you understood the tradition, you also understood what was important to keep, and then you kept that, and therefore you were allowed to change the things that was not so important to keep.
My father and me, same purpose, is welcome to our guest and also the satisfaction of the guest. That is our missions. So he also realized my style is one of the best way to welcome the guests from all over the world. That's why he accepts. So actually my father mainly welcome to the old Japanese guests. So I mainly welcome to the guests from all over the world. That's why I often go to the catering, in other country. And also I'm doing making sushi for G20 Osaka. Welcome to the first ladies from all over the world, because I'm not serving just sushi. I'm serving a Japanese culture through the sushi.
But in a modern way.
It's a modern way.
And tell the story about the sauce.
Our seal sauce is kind of special. After we cut the seal, we massage it 1,000 times, clean up, then we boil it, bake it, and making sushi. And sauce was made by seal. We boiled 12 hours. Then when I make a new one, added old one, which is I'm taking over from my great grandfather. So we're gonna keep the same sauce, same recipe over 100 years. So this is our specialty, our family specialty.
So this sauce has a little bit of the old sauce, and then you add some new sauce.
Yes.
And it goes all the way back to your great grandfather, is it? So over 100 years. This sauce is basically 100 years old.
Yeah, basically.
But every time you add something new.
Yes,
so
exactly.
That's a very big strong metaphor for keeping some of the old and adding some of the new.
Yeah. So that is also our policy. Because we're gonna keep old way, but we also trying a new way. Added a new thing, but the basic is the same.
So what's the lesson for the rest of us when it comes to the balance between the old and the new? What can we learn from your restaurant?
Everything has a reasons why they decided this one. So everything has a reasons. So once we're gonna find out the reasons, we're gonna find out different point of view. That is very important thing for me. When you think about new things, old things has something reasons. So we're gonna try to find the reasons. It's very important.
Yeah. So the lesson is, before you change anything, first understand why the old thing is there.
Yeah. Why old thing is there? Exactly. Yeah. That's very important.
Yeah. So how would you say that? If you would summarize that message in like one sentence.
When you try to new things, we should know the story of old things. Well, because they have a many clue in the old things.